Hello class, my name is Jeremiah Adam. Today we are going to have some tutorials in mathematics. We are going to solve uh, some problems on exact equation. Now, okay, let's consider the first example. I'm going to name it as example 1. Reduce the equation below to exact equation and solve it. Okay, reduce the equation below to exact equation and solve it. Okay, this is the equation. We have x raised to the power 3 plus 3xy squared, all in bracket the x, plus 3x squared y plus y raised to the power 3, all in bracket the y equals to 0. So this is the equation, and we need to reduce it to exact equation. So what we are going to do is that we are going to change it to be in the form of this n dx plus n plus n dy equals to 0. We need to change this equation to be what in this form. So how can we do that? We are going to set this first part as m, and we set the second part as what? N. This is it. So m equals to x raised to the power 3 plus 3x y squared. So this part we have set it to become what? M. And this second part we are going to set it as what? As what? N. So we have n equals to 3x squared plus y, 3x squared y plus y raised to the power 3. So this part is what? N. And this part is what? Is m. So we have done that. So the next thing to do is we are going to differentiate m with respect to y, and we're going to differentiate what? M with respect to x, and we are going to compare if their values are the same, and that means it's what? It's an exact equation. So what do we have now? We have the m dy, that is the differentiation of what? M with respect to y. So now this part, x raised to the power 3, since it does not have y, automatically it will be what? 0. Because we are differentiating it with respect to what? Y. So here will be 0 since it does not have y. We bring our addition sign down. Now we are going to differentiate this with respect to y, right? How are we going to do that? We have 3 multiplied by these 2 because we are differentiating with respect to y, right? We bring down x. Then we have what? Y. Then we have 2 minus 1. This is how we're differentiating it. This is how to differentiate it. This power multiplying by this number here. We bring down x. Then we say what? Y. Then we say 2 raised to the power 2 minus 1. I've done that. So we have the n dy equals to 0 plus this is irrelevant, so the 0 have gone. So we have 3 multiplied by 2, which makes what? 6. We bring down what? X. I'm going to bring down what? Y. So we have 2 minus 1 is what? 1. So 6x raised to the power 6xy raised to the power 1 is the same as what? 6xy. So this is raised to the power 1. So you see what? The same thing as y. So the n dy equals what? 6xy. Now we are going to differentiate n now with respect to what? X. We have the n, the x, the differentiation of n with respect to x. So this we will start with this because we bring down what? 3, right? See the 3 here. Now if we want to differentiate this, how can we do that? This power we are going to multiply it by what? By 3. So we have multiplied by 2 and by 3. 3 multiplied by 2 now. Then what? X. X, right? Since we are differentiating this x, it will become what? 2 minus 1, right? We have 2 minus 1. Then what? Y. Plus, okay, if we differentiate this with respect to x, if we differentiate n with respect to x, here does not have what? X, so automatically it becomes what? It to become 0. We have plus 0. So what do we have now? We have the n, the x, equals to 3 multiplied by 2 makes what? 6. We have what? X, right? 2 minus 1 is what? 1. So we have raised power 1, then we have y. We will add everything with 0. The 0 is irrelevant, so it still remains the same. So this one is the same as what? 6xy, right? Because x multiplies itself 1 times. So we have brought it down here. So we have 6xy, see it here. So you're going to agree with me that that the m dy, you're going to agree with me that the m dy is equals to what? The n dx. So I'm using that the m dy equals to what? The n dx. So that means what? It's an exact equation. Yeah? This is what I mean. The m dy equals to what? The n dx. So since the m dy equals the n dx, that means this equation is what? Is an exact equation. So the next thing to do now is to we are going to integrate them. We are going to integrate them with respect to x and with respect to what? Y. So we're going to go right ahead to do that, to integrate it. I'm going to integrate it right away. So when you are solving this problem, you need to, there are steps you need to follow, so you need to follow them step by step. So now, the next thing to do is to what? Integrate them, right? So we have integration of n, the x, plus the integration of n, which don't have x dy equals 0. See, this is the formula, the kind of the formula. So this is it. Now, what is our m? Our m, remember in the differentiation, we set this first part to be m, right? So we have the integration of m. M is this first part, which is what? X raised to the power 3 plus 3xy squared. Then we have what? The x, right? Plus the integration of n. Where is n? This is n, right? This second part, which don't have what? X. The part that don't have x is what we're taking. So this is n, and this part have x, so we're not taking this part. We take this part that don't have what? I don't have x. So we have what? Y raised to the power 3 dy. Everything equals to what? 0. So is it clear now? So so now let's integrate it. Let's integrate it. I'm going to go right away. Of course, to play with the whole thing, we kind of play with the whole thing. We're going to solve it. So now the integration of this with respect to x is what now? Look at it. Now we're going to integrate this with respect to what? X, right? X raised to the power 3 plus 1. This is how we're going to integrate. We add 1 to this, then we divide by what? These powers. Look at it. 3 plus 1. Here's 3 plus 1, we're bringing it down, right? Is it clear now? So we have plus, these are additions, and we bring it down. Then we have what? 3. Of course, we're integrating with respect to x. So we'll say x. Of course, this power is the same as raised to the power 1, so we have 1 plus 1. You divide by what? This power, which is what? 1 plus 1. And we have what? Y squared. We're bringing down here y squared. Have you seen that now? So we have plus from here. This is our addition sign, we brought it down. And now we are integrating this with respect to what? With respect to y. Here we integrate it with respect to x, right? And here we're integrating it with respect to what? Y. So we have, with respect to y, of course, we'll see what? Y raised to the power 3 plus 1, right? Divided by 3 plus 1, right? This is it. Because 3 plus 1, I said integration, we're going to be adding 1 to it, and we're going to divide by this what? Power. Not like in a differentiation where we subtract 1 from it. Of course, this must be equals to constant. We assume that there must be what? There must be a constant. So we have what now? We have x. 3 plus 1 is what? 4, right? We have what? 3 plus 1 is what? 4. Plus, we have 3x, right? We have 1 plus 1, which makes what? 2. 1 plus 1, which makes divided by what? 1 plus 1, which makes what? 2. Then we have what? Y raised power 2, right? Y raised power 2. Plus, we have y, right? 3 plus 1 is what? 4. Divided by 3 plus 1, which is what? 4. Equals to what? Our constant. Of course, if we can, you can still remove it from the bracket. You can remove it from the bracket. You can remove it from the bracket. You can remove it from the bracket to make everything what? Kind of easier. So you're going to agree with me that the next step here is to introduce LCM. So we are going to find LCM of 4, 2, and what? And 4. The LCM of 4, 2, and 4. What's the LCM? The LCM is 4. Because 4 divided by 4 can go. 4 divided by 2 can go. 4 divided by 4 can go. So that's why we set 4 as what? The LCM, right? So you have 4 divided by 4 is what? 1. I'm going to write 1 down here. We have 1 multiplied by what? X raised to the power 4. 1 multiplied by x raised to the power 4, right? I bring down addition sign down. 4 divided by 2 is what? 2, right? Have you seen that now? 4 divided by 2 is what? 2. We're going to say 2 multiplied by 3x squared, y squared. So 4 divided by 2 is what? 2. 2 multiplied by 3x squared, y squared. So we have done that, right? We have done that. We're going to bring an addition sign down. 4 divided by 4 is what? 4 divided by 4 is what? 1. So we have 1 multiplied by y raised to the power 4. So which is what? Which will bring down y raised to the power 4, right? Everything equals to what? Our constant. Equals to our constant. So the next thing to do is to expand it further. When we expand it further, we are going to be kind of cross multiplication. So we are going to do that. We need to take everything step by step. Everything step by step. So, okay, you take everything step by step. Okay. Now, so let's continue. 1 multiplied by x raised to the power 4 is what? X raised to the power 4 plus 2 multiplied by 3x squared, y squared. We have what? 6x squared, y squared. Plus 1, okay, plus 1 multiplied by y raised to the power 4 is what? Y raised to the power 4. So we have divided by what? 4. Equals to our constant. Our constant is 6. So the next thing to do now is to what? Cross multiplication. We're going to cross multiplication. So we have what? 1 multiplied by this, by everything here. 1 multiplied by x raised to the power 4 plus 6x squared y squared plus y raised to the power 4, right? Everything inside bracket. So we cross multiplication. This will multiply this. And 4 multiplies 6 or 2 multiply 4. So what next do we have? We have 4 multiplied by our constant. Have you seen that now? So we put it in brackets because what it means that what it's what we're dealing with what multiplication. So we have 1 multiplied by everything you see remains the same, x raised to the power 4 plus 6x squared y squared plus y raised to the power 4. 4 multiplied by our constant is what? 4 constant. So we have successfully calculated it, and we have tested for the exactness, and we came and found out that it's an exact equation, and we have solved it. We have reduced everything. So this is the solution to it. I still remain the mind with Eden. You can follow me on my Facebook account on Jeremiah Cletus Eden. Don't forget to like and share my videos to your friends in the groups and to your friends on Facebook. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. At Jeremiah And then I will send my link on the post on this on the next post. Or each post I'm going to do, there will be a link that will take you to my YouTube account for you to easily subscribe. So you just follow me on my personal Facebook page, and also follow me on our official lesson page on Brainbox Lesson Success Academy. Don't forget to like our page, share our content as I said earlier. I still remain Jeremiah Kiletus Eden. Thank you.